Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. And of course in today's tutorial guys, I'll be dealing with the TCL TV. And of course this is how to fix your TCL TV that's not powering on or turning on. So if you have any brand TCL TV and you run into the issue where your device is not turning on, just try the following and it should be able to fix your TV. Alright, so let's start with the most likely scenario and the most likely fix. Now of course if your TV is not powering on, you want to go ahead guys and you're going to go ahead and locate your power button. Now of course your power button is usually somewhere around the logo here. You'll feel it's a raised surface. The rest of the surface is smooth, but of course the surface here is very raised. You should feel the resistance, and of course it might be to the right or to the left. For this model it's right beneath the TCL logo right here. So once you locate that button, you're gonna go ahead guys and you're gonna unplug your TV. So just unplug it from the wall, and of course you cannot do this with your remote, so place the remote. If you're thinking of doing this with remote, do not do this with your remote. Now while the TV is unplugged, go ahead and locate the power button and you're gonna press and you're gonna hold, and that's with the TV unplugged. You're gonna count to 60 or just put 60 seconds on the timer. And of course, once you do that, guys, just simply count 1 to 60, or you can estimate the time, but I find it more accurate if you were to count, or of course set a timer. So as soon as you reach that 60-second mark, or you can even hold it a little bit longer, you're going to let go. Now once you let go, guys, go ahead and plug the TV back into the power outlet. Once it's plugged into the power outlet, go ahead guys, do not worry if you're seeing a light or not. Just go ahead and find that physical power button again, and of course you're gonna press and hold, and of course in most cases the TV should power on. Now of course in some cases the TV might not power on, but do not worry, I want you to repeat those steps at least 3 times. So go ahead and do that power cycle. Now what you have been doing is you are basically power cycling the TV. Now in some cases the TV will turn on, but you'll not see anything on the display, so the display will be black or blank as seen here. But what's happening is that the TV is actually on, but nothing is on the display. So by doing this power cycle, you're able to actually revive the TV, and of course in most cases the TV should come on. Some people will find that on the first try it's able to fix the TV, and of course some people might work on the 3rd try or even more. Some people might even attempt up to 10 tries, so it varies, so you may want to try this multiple times. Now this method tends to work especially for those who are hearing sound from your TV, but of course nothing is on the display, so the display is blank, and of course it's just not powering on. Alright, so second, if you were able to power on using the physical button, chances are if one press worked and of course the TV just simply came on, there might be a case where of course your remote is defective. So of course go ahead and check your remote. You might have to change out the batteries, so go ahead and change to fresh batteries. Another thing that might cause this is that you might have a defective remote. So if it's a defective remote, you may want to get a universal remote and program it to your TCL TV, or get a replacement TCL remote online that works with your brand TV set. Third, if the power cycle did not work or the remote is not at fault, next you want to go ahead and check your HDMI ports. Your HDMI ports are to the back of your TV, so you'd have to do some maneuvering. So get to those HDMI ports, remove anything that's on your TV that should not be there. So that includes anything such as PlayStations, video game consoles, you name it. So disconnect them all. Once you remove all of your consoles, the next thing you want to do guys is to go ahead, once everything is removed from the HDMI ports, and that's just temporarily, is to go ahead and try to power on your TV. And of course, if it powers on, the issue might have been one of those HDMI ports, or the TV is on a wrong source. So you may want to just attach those one at a time. And of course, try to figure out exactly what's happening. If your TV is on an inactive port, a defective port, check your HDMI cables as well. They might be the source of the issue. Another thing to try, guys, is to go ahead and look out for your LED light. This can be turned off, but in most cases it is on by default. And of course, check your cable here. So of course, here's what you're gonna do. Make sure that it's set into the wall as seen there. So once it's plugged in, go ahead and see if you're seeing a light. If you're seeing a light, it would mean that the cable is delivering power. No light could mean no power is reaching the TV. So of course, that's not always the case, but if that seems to be the issue, the problem could be that this cable is defective. Highly unlikely, but of course, go ahead and check it out. See if you see any damaged wires, any crinking, of course, any broken sections. If you have a tester that can test continuity in a wire, you can actually test that if you're skilled enough. But of course, just check out your wire. Check for shorts or any damages or any cuts. This may need replacement in some rare cases. Next, make sure that power is coming from the outlet. So go ahead and of course plug something in that like a lamp to test the source, or if you have any other means, test the power source. Make sure that power is coming to the device. Another thing to try is to try another outlet. So try the opposing outlet or a totally different socket. If you have plugged your TV into a strip, such as a power strip, go ahead, guys, and remove the power strip. It might be defective, such as a blown fuse, and plug your TV directly to the wall. And test the outlet to see if that outlet is actually working with another device. So for example, if you're sure that both outlets are working, then you have eliminated the outlet as being the cause. And of course, you know power is coming here. Next, check the cable to make sure that the cable here is good, as we were showing. And of course, as we showed earlier, eliminate the remote by physically trying to press to turn on. Do that power cycle that I showed you at the start of the video, which is it actually works. Sometimes residual current can build up in a TV over time. It happens to any device, TCLs or other TV sets. And by doing that, hold off the power button for 60 seconds while the TV is unplugged can fix it. So that's one of the major fixes. That's why I placed at the start of the video. And of course, guys, if you try all of that, and of course you try the remote and physically pressing the button, and of course disconnecting every attached device and checking all of your ports, if you try all of those, guys, in most cases it should fix the majority of issues with your TV. And of course you should be able to power on your TV. Also, if you have a specific case or questions, you can ask them below. This is Ricardo Gardner, just showing you how to troubleshoot the situation where your TCL TV is not coming on. If you have any direct questions to ask, you can ask them below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.